Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Cindy.
And we're here with another feeding frenzy for the Master Key System. We're on part 3, number 11.
The center of energy is omnipotent because it is the point of contact with all life and all intelligence. It can therefore accomplish whatever it is directed to accomplish. And herein lies the power of the conscious mind. The subconscious can and will carry out such plans and ideas as may be suggested to it by the conscious mind. Wow, that makes me sound like a powerhouse.
You are a powerhouse, aren't you?
I know we all are.
Wow,
so how come we don't
is.
use that as much as we should? The center.
First of all, I think it's a matter of awareness. How
Center,
many of us are aware that we carry that kind of power?
Right. The center of energy is omnipotent, which means all power.
All power.
The center of energy. Where's the center of energy? Tell me where
It
is the
is
center.
right there.
Yes.
My solar plexus.
Your solar plexus. So what is the center of energy? Your solar plexus.
It's the seat
what's in
of
there.
all power.
Mm-hmm. But it's also our direct connection to God, right? So that's where the power comes from.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I was thinking, like, what is the center of the sun? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't even stand to look at just the outer of it. I can't imagine the center of that powerful energy, and knowing that the sun itself is such a minuscule part of it. And that analogy was running through my mind when you were trying to ask me a pointed question and you thought I was zoning off. Well, okay, maybe I was.
No,
But I was
knew you were
trying
thinking about
to
something.
imagine, I was trying to imagine, you know, the center of the sun, when I can't even stand to look at it directly. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that that's just a minuscule part of God. It's mind-blowing. It really is.
That's where all power is. So if you think of the sun as being in there, inside of us, behind our stomach, and the solar plexus, the sun, which radiates all this energy, and how powerful we really are. I was reading, I think it's on that calendar we have back there, that was talking about as far as we can see out and think about our future out, it's further on the inside.
On the end, yeah.
You know, and that just blows my mind to think that we're somewhere in the middle of the inner world and the outer world.
Mm-hmm.
And that the inner world is more vast than the outer world. Mm-hmm. And we are that center of power between the two.
Mm.
That's just amazing to me.
Yeah,
and when we really put this into perspective, that the center of energy, which is inside of us, is omnipotent, which means all powerful, because it's the point of contact with all life and all intelligence. Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing.
When you think of all life and all intelligence, but that's what makes us one with God and with everyone else. So it is true. It can therefore accomplish whatever it is directed to accomplish. So all we got to do is consciously think about it, and it happens.
And it happens.
And herein lies the power of the conscious mind. The subconscious can and will carry out such plans and ideas as may be suggested to it by the conscious mind. So if that's true, why don't we use that more often? Why don't we just say, I want to do this, and boom.
Well, I can give you an analogy, another one that was running through my head during that momentary lapse of, hello, how are you? You've seen one of those Swiss Army knives, and it's got things all over it. In it. If you picked one up today, could you still describe what every one of those tools are and what they're used for?
Probably not.
Probably not. Why? Because we just haven't explored it. We just haven't used it, you know? And I look at it the same way. We just haven't gone there. We just haven't looked at it. So we don't know the depth of it. We don't have a clue as to what it actually can do.
Right.
You know? So that's why we don't tap it. It's because we don't have a clue as to what we can do.
Wow. So if we start looking at our subconscious mind as just a lump of clay, maybe, and our conscious mind makes impressions on that, but the more we make the impression on it, the more real it becomes, the more formed it becomes. It takes more than just one impression until it becomes a real thing on the outside. Wow, our lives would really
Well, if you think of, a blacksmith who is working steel, you're not going to get the shape you want with just one hammer blow.
Right.
It takes repeated hammer blows over and over and over again and moving it around, in order to shape what you're wanting. Well, I see our conscious mind doing the same thing with our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind being that blacksmith and telling, we're giving the instruction, right now, turn it this way and another blow and turn it this way until we see what it is. But I think majority of the time we give up halfway through the process.
So we have a lot of unfinished
And so I see we have a
business.
whole lot of unfinished things that don't actually materialize because we give up on it before it actually gets here.
Good point. Good point. So we
So
just
I
need to stick
think
with them.
we just don't know our own potential. And because we don't see it quick enough, we give up on it too soon. So we have all of these little unfinished pieces.
Wow. Wow. That's really good stuff.
Yeah, it is good stuff.
Yeah. Shrink.
Shrink.